When you heard about John Travolta's son's tragic death, a lot of us were hearing the word Kawasaki for the first time. What did you immediately think?
The Travolta said Jet was diagnosed with Kawasaki disease, a syndrome associated with heart disease in children. The illness just struck the 6-year-old son of Backstreet Boy Brian Littrell. Now, Brian, in an exclusive interview, recalls the terrifying moment he heard his son Bailey's diagnosis.
I first heard Kawasaki's and I was like, this is too much, because we had just battled, you know, for the past 2 weeks, and getting Bailey well and all this stuff, and then it hits the press.
A painful reminder for Backstreet Boy Brian Littrell and his wife Leanne, whose 6-year-old son Bailey was diagnosed with Kawasaki disease 1 week before Christmas and 2 weeks before the death of John Travolta's son Jet, who was diagnosed with the same disease.
Do you remember the moment that the doctor said it is Kawasaki's?
Well, I remember when we got the report from the echocardiogram. His EKG looked fabulous, which is another heart test that they do. But the echo came back, and his coronary artery was a 3.3 on the scale. Your normal coronary artery should be, in a child, it should be anywhere from 0.5 to 0.8.
You and your wife must have been going crazy at this moment.
We were. And it was a helpless situation.
A situation that revealed itself after Bailey had to be hospitalized for what at first seemed to be flu-like symptoms.
Kawasaki's they call it the great mimicker, because it mimics other diseases. We didn't really know it was turning into hand, foot, and mouth disease. Then it turned into what's called erythema multiforme, which is a herpes virus. It kept escalating, and then just before we left the hospital, we had asked the cardiologist for an echocardiogram on Bailey's heart.
And what made you do that?
Bailey had been complaining since October of having small little chest pains. And I was born with a heart condition.
Okay, so you asked for this echocardiogram.
Mm-hmm.
And what did it reveal?
Well, it revealed that there was some inflammation in the coronary artery.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is Kawasaki's goes directly to the coronary artery and causes it to be inflamed.
An inflammation doctors have since been able to reduce through what Brian calls a multivitamin antibiotic.
He's doing well. He just graduated yesterday to his orange belt in karate.
Wow! Check him out.
So we're happy to have him back, and he's a normal 6-year-old and not limited in any way right now, just other than being monitored with his coronary artery.